Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I am doing a subscriber request and reacting to how Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker should have ended. This channel is absolutely hilarious. I love seeing their take on how movies should have ended, and I'm very curious to see what they do with The Rise of Skywalker. I'm embracing the dark side a little bit, and I got my hood on, and let's see how this is.
Hey guys, this episode is brought to you by NordVPN. In honor of their 8th birthday, they have a special gift and pricing just for you. So check out the link in the description for more details. Now, on with the show!
I killed Snoke. I'll kill you.
My boy, I made Snoke. The might of the Final Order will soon be ready. It will be yours if you do as
I already have everything I need. I'm Supreme Leader, duh.
But I will give you new ships, hidden beneath the ice. Complete with red helmets. Ooh, red helmets, so scary. Makes them so much better. We also have Death Star lasers. Is that enough? Oh, come on, man!
Oh no, we're sinking!
Yeah, if only one of us could lift heavy objects with their mind!
All right!
Ray, I never told you!
Force! You were saying?
Nothing.
I'm just a lonely space snake.
Ray!
What?
It's Kylo Ren!
I am aware of that!
Kylo Ren! He's out there with Ray!
You got a blaster? Do something about it!
Oh, right. Woo!
Who are you?
Chewie, you're saved! Oh, he's not even here.
Ray! They got Chewie! In the other ship!
Okay, Finn. Thanks.
Ray!
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends. There's R2, Chewbacca, Master Luke, General Organa, and Lando Calrissian.
What, not us?
Oh goodness, of course not you. I hardly know you, and most of the time you're rude to me. If I weren't such a good companion, I would delete that stupid Sith translation right out of my memory banks out of spite. Yes, you know what? Let's see how you like it, just to see how far you get without me. I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relation. Peace out, Banthas. Translation deleted.
Hey! Well, poodoo.
Sir, an assault team has landed on our hull.
Jam the speeders.
They aren't using speeders, sir. They're using space horses.
Really?
Now this is pod race! Oh, come on!
So many plot holes in this movie, guys.
Hold on. You can use the Force and hold the lightsaber after you're dead?
Yes? Why?
You are coming with me.
What?
Okay, let's take it from the top. When they get here, I really want to impress them, so be extra spooky, okay? Really go for it. 1 and 2 and... Nope, Brian, stop. Brian, you're pitchy. It's Rama-ha-ha, and you're going Rama-ha-ha, Ra-ha. You see the difference? Okay, again.
It's over, Palpatine.
Oh, she's here. Ready? Ra-ma-ha. Forget it. You ruined my entrance, Brian.
You don't just get to show up at the last second and take back what you already lost.
Oh, I'm afraid I can. If you strike me down, my spirit will be passed on into you. What a conundrum.
Oh, I'm not going to strike you down. They are.
Hello there.
Well. Sup, Palpatine?
You're more shriveled than I expected.
Jedi spanking will you have? What are they going to do? Nag me to death from beyond the grave?
I'm with you too. Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
I am not concerned about two self-proclaimed Jedi and a bunch of ghosts.
You get a lightsaber, and you get a lightsaber, and you don't need a lightsaber, and you get
What
a
is this?
lightsaber.
How are you doing that?
I'm using the Force to grab objects anywhere in the universe. I'm surprised you didn't know that was possible.
Well, that is just stupid. I suppose next you're going to tell me
That would've been so
that I can use
cool.
the Force to heal wounds.
Oh, you can.
My granddaughter is so powerful.
You have a granddaughter?
No, you stop it right
This is
now.
so exciting! We gotta tell everybody! Hey, Sith spirits!
Ignore him.
Have you heard the news? Palps is a grandpa!
Shut up.
Palpatine got busy?
I don't want to think about it.
Lost their touch, someone has. This has gotten ridiculous.
Jedi huddle. We'll take them together. One epic beatdown.
No, I'm taking him now!
Anakin, no! Yes. Wait, what are you doing? Put me down! Rey, the Jedi are taking over! Sith spirits, do something! Blasted Brian!
Execute order, Foley go splat! Yes! Chosen one!
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Foolish Jedi! I have died before. I am the Sith, and I cannot be defeated!
Hey, Dad, look what I can do. I learned it by watching you.
That's my boy!
I'm afraid my body is still quite operational.
Now's our chance, get him!
Stay dead.
Movie.
That feel out of nowhere to anyone else.
Who are you?
I'm Rey.
Rey who?
Revenge of the Sith! Bow before your Empress! Dark side!
And that is what happened.
No, it isn't. Yeah, you exploded yourself with lightning.
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Nope, my spirit is now one with my granddaughter.
He's in denial, isn't he?
Everyone get out!
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching, and thank you again to NordVPN.
That was amazing. And honestly, a better ending than the actual movie. I can't believe that they didn't use the Force Ghost in the movie. That would have been amazing. And I can't stay silent about The Rise of Skywalker anymore. There are things I liked about the movie, there are things I didn't like about the movie, and there are things I absolutely hated about the movie. I really do not think this movie is going to disappoint. Overall, my opinion of The Rise of Skywalker, I'm very disappointed. I'm upset that I am disappointed because I was so looking forward to this. I mean, I want to go back to the time where I was excited. I was genuinely excited for this movie to come out. I was thinking about doing a review, but there's this wonderful YouTuber named Tessa Netting. She's actually the person who got me into doing trailer reactions when I saw her reaction to the first trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. And she did a review for Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, and it was absolutely flawless. And I'm going to be posting both those videos down in my description in case you want to check her out. I'm not going to mention what she mentioned in the video because to me it would just feel like a copycat, but I personally agreed with so many. Actually, I think I agreed with like all the points that she made about the Rise of Skywalker. In my previous video, I said I may be overhyping what's gonna happen in the Rise of Skywalker, and if I do, then that's on me. And that's what happened, and that is on me. But I can't believe that J.J. Abrams completely ignored The Last Jedi. I said I trust J.J. Abrams. I trust J.J. Abrams, and I trust Lucasfilm, and I trust Adam Driver. So it's gonna be really good. Only one of those three did not let me down. Thank you, Adam Driver, for your incredible performance. I am sorry that you got completely screwed over in the end. I said in my final press hall, please don't let him die at the end of this. Please don't let him die at the end of this. Figure something out, please. Like, I'll lose it if he dies. And I lost it. I mean, I'm honestly getting a little emotional right now just thinking about how screwed over Ben Solo was in the end. I'm so happy we got to see him. I'm so happy he got that moment. But he literally got 10 seconds of happiness after a literal lifetime of being tortured by Palpatine. And it's just, that's not fair. It really isn't. I just don't know where Lucasfilm and J.J. Abrams went wrong. But I do have an idea because I found an article from GeekTyrant titled, J.J. Abrams admits he's not great with endings, which is what every Star Wars fan wants to hear right now. I'm only going to read the quotes. And yes, I wrote these quotes down for dramatic effect. I've never been great at endings. I don't actually think I'm good at anything, but I know how to begin a story. Ending a story is tough. It gets better. Sticking this landing is one of the harder jobs I could have taken, but that was why it felt worthy of saying yes. I can respect that. It gets better. Endings are the thing that scare me the most. This is about bringing this thing to a close in a way that is emotional and meaningful and also satisfying in terms of actually answering as many questions as possible. So, if years from now someone watching these movies, all 9 of them, they're watching a story that is as cohesive as possible. There was no time to breathe. It was choppy editing. He said he wanted a cohesive story, but it was horrible editing, and he literally just completely ignored The Last Jedi. I mean, you can't do that. If you want a cohesive story, you have to bring everything together. And John Williams, like, I loved that he brought together all the different themes. The only one I really have a problem with was Yoda's theme in context with the story. When I initially saw this in theaters, I thought this was a great moment when Luke lifted his X-Wing out of the water and Yoda's theme was playing, and I loved that. Then I went back to the movie novelization. Now, this is canon material. I am on page 59. She gazed morosely at the submerged X-Wing, so that was where the door had come from. Skywalker had salvaged one of the wings. Had he stripped it of anything else? Her practiced eye picked out the location of the antenna coils, maneuvering repulsors, static discharge couplings, and other gear that she once might have removed and bargained for rations. I don't think that's salvageable. 0 portions. She smiled slightly at the idea of Unkar Plutt gaping at a starfighter that was now more reef than vehicle. I could go on. I don't need to. I would have been okay with her using the X-Wing again if it wasn't mentioned by an actual character in the Star Wars universe, a main character, that her personal opinion of scavenging her entire life, that X-Wing was not able to work. If that wasn't part of what was considered canon, I wouldn't have minded her flying the X-Wing. I'm like, cool, but she literally said it's more reef than vehicle. It's no portions, and then there's the whole thing with Rey being completely out of character. All she wanted to do was fight, and she wanted to kill Kylo, and she wanted to kill Ben. And I don't understand what could have happened in that year, because at the end of The Last Jedi, she didn't want to kill him. I mean, going back to the books. In my press hall, I mentioned that this book was the story of what happened between the Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi. I am on page 13. She's talking to Leia. Leia nodded. We've all experienced loss. Finally, Rey met her gaze, a question lurking there. Perhaps she wants to talk about Luke, Leia thought. We spoke of him, but briefly, just an acknowledgement that he was at peace in the end. But then Rey said, Kylo Ren, he's your son. Ah, Leia nodded and drank from her now cooling cup. Rey squirmed uncomfortably in her seat. What happened to him? She finally asked. I mean, how did he turn to the dark side? He started in the light, didn't he? He told me a story about Luke, about his training. She exhaled. I guess I just want to understand. I do too. So you don't know? I think you would have to ask Ben what happened to him. He wanted me to join him, but I couldn't. I thought I could help him, but he only wanted me to become like him. Rey's face fell, and Leia could see the pain etched there. The girl cared about Ben, and he had disappointed her. Ben has made his choices, Leia said. No one can save Ben but himself, and I don't know if that is what he wants. Rey nodded, a sharp dip of her chin. I know that. I mean, rationally I know, but I guess I held out hope. How do you go from disappointed to wanting to kill him and literally stabbing him in his stomach with his own lightsaber? It looks on Box Office Mojo, and out of all 3 movies of this trilogy, this one did the worst. And you'd think that they'd want to go out with a bang. They wanted to end strong, and it ended weak. I mean, yes, it still crossed the 1 billion mark worldwide. Good for them, but it didn't end on a strong note. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I mean, I'm not blaming the actors, because the actors did the best they could with what they got. And I'm not even going to go into how horribly JJ treated Kelly Marie Tran, how he got rid of all of Finn's character development with him just screaming Rey the entire time. I'm sorry, he screwed over every single character in that trilogy. He said that the story was full of hope and it was a satisfying ending. I'm sorry, how? How? Where is the hope in literally killing every single Skywalker left? And Rey Palpatine, I hate Rey Palpatine. I hate Rey Skywalker. Rey, like, I'm agreeing with Tessa in her review. Rey Nobody is the best Rey. I mean, I can't believe this happened. I know this is just my opinion, and you guys can agree with me, you guys can disagree with me. Like I said, Tessa, she mentioned so many good things about this movie, and I agree with her. I highly, highly, highly recommend watching her review, and because there are so many beautiful moments. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I loved that moment with Ben Solo reliving what happened with his father. That was so beautiful, and I loved him running to save Rey when the first time he arrived on Exegol to confront Palpatine. He was timid, he was scared, and then he ran into that temple with nothing but a blaster to save the woman he loves, to save his soulmate. And that was great. There is no way anybody can doubt that he was Han Solo's son, which was amazing. I loved seeing that. I loved seeing the shrug. It was amazing. I loved seeing him with the Legacy lightsaber. And my personal opinion is if they both were to cross lightsabers, they both would have lived. At least in terms of what happened with JJ's movie, I think they both would have lived. He would have lived. Everything would have been fine. The track A New Home would have made sense that Rey and Ben were going to find a home together, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm emotional. I am emotional. I'm disappointed. I liked part of this movie. I hated parts of this movie, and I've been coping reading fan theories and Fix-It-Fix on AO3. I mean, I even have stories that I want to write of what happens after the Rise of Skywalker, and even different versions of how the movie would have ended if Ben Solo lived in the end. Coming back to the How It Should Have Ended video, I think it would have been so cool if that happened with all the Force ghosts coming back to help out Rey and Ben, and that would have been amazing. And you know what else would have been amazing? If all those Force ghosts who were telling Rey to rise, including Anakin, who should have been talking to his grandson while he was coming out of the pit, if they all helped Ben save Rey. I mean, Palpatine even said that their bond was like life itself, and he even said, live together, die together. So how did he die when their bond was like life itself? I don't understand. I don't understand why all those Force ghosts were telling Rey to rise, and then they just completely abandoned Ben. They don't do anything for a man who's been tortured his entire life when he's trying to save the woman he loves, and he did what Anakin couldn't, but it cost him his life in the end. I personally just do not understand that, and I don't get why the most complex character in the entire trilogy had to die. That's the thing that's still mind-boggling to me. I would have been very happy if I saw all those Force ghosts with lightsabers with Rey and Ben confronting Palpatine. That would have been an epic battle. That would have been a phenomenal battle, and that would have been the best way to tie in everything. But J.J. Abrams decided to do something different. That's his opinion. The movie's out there. And that's it. I don't know. That's it, I guess. I apologize for my rambling, guys. It's just I was very, very passionate about this, and I'm just gonna have to continue to cope. What did you guys think? Did you think that the How It Should Have Ended was funny? Did you like it? Would you have liked to have seen some concepts that were brought up in that video in the actual movie? Just comment down below what you think, and if you are still here, thank you very much, and have a great night. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really happy you stopped by, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you ever have any requests from me for a trailer reaction or any other video, just let me know down in the comments. And I'm actually on social media, so feel free to follow me on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll be posting the links down in the description. And thanks again, guys.